Final lineup still to be decided. So, what decisions are there for you to make, Scott? And when do you expect to make them this week?
Look, the forwards are made, so that's pretty clear. It's the back division that we're concerned about. It's getting combinations and make sure the bench is covered in appropriate positions. So later today, early tomorrow, we should be a bit clearer. We've got a lot out in the back division, so it's not as easy to replace people. So we'll give them as late as tomorrow.
Some guys in the squad who've obviously got good memories of the game down south, down under in Newcastle. Nick DeLuca particularly playing in that game, and the experience of playing in a tight, hard game like that, is that useful for to have those guys in the team?
Look, I think it's useful that they've experienced tight, hard games and against quality oppositions. And this is a quality opposition we're playing, and we understand that it is. So the more we have combative people, they can showcase the where's the better we are. I didn't see Ireland being underpowered. I thought that was a quality performance. I thought, in fact, there was a lot more points in Australia. I think Ireland did well to contain it. I thought there was probably they left a couple of tries out in that park, Australia did. They're a damaging side. Starting to get some good combinations together now, and so it's an easy go to say that Ireland was X. I think we've got to look at what Australia did, and Australia were very impressive.
How do they differ in their style of play from South Africa?
South Pole and North Pole. There is, there is about as far as that removed. I think Australia, it's well known, athletically and skill-wise, they want to play a brand of rugby that suits what they can do. Kids were brought up in the street wanting to play, and they've got great skill. They've got great skill within their back division, there's no doubt about it, and they're probably not as big and physical. They don't play that sort of game. This will be a high ball in play game with... it should be a pretty entertaining game. So you couldn't get two opponents so far removed from each other. And I've coached Australia against South Africa, and I've heard South Africans' view of Australia, and I think we've got each other right. We're poles apart. So this opponent that we play this week is very, very different. More like us.
You say that though, but when they're going through their phases, they protect the ball pretty well in breakdown. So they're pretty good at breakdown as well, like South Africa were.
There's no doubt about it. To play the game they want to be, and they want to play, it's important they win that area. It's no coincidence Australia's had successful line of quality sevens. They've got a quality seven back on the field. They need them. They needed to control that and to play the game they need to play and they want to play. And culturally, they're demanded to play. So we understand that. But they too understand to play that way, they need to get their basics right.
What did you learn about the guys after the South Africa game and looking at that game and what happened in it? What have you taken from that looking ahead to Australia?
Look, it's an oversimplification really. I mean, we got beaten on the scoreboard quite heavily, handsomely if you like. We could have made that a lot closer if we chose to take points and the like. We chose not to do that. We're in a different phase for this group. What I did like was they showed great resolve. When we looked at the footage, we gave up 4 tries. It's four errors. Some of their play was quality, don't get me wrong, but we got punished on 2 major errors of ours. So we generally got punished. Now, we could have just kept going and digging a bigger hole, but we showed great resolve. I thought there was composure after 5 early losses in line-out. We never lost another. Now, I quite like that. I quite like that under pressure they've found something. Now, when we're in a phase where we're trying different combinations and a few of our strike players are out, it's actually nice to see the resolve, and I quite like that. I say to the guys, it's okay to be outskilled, not to be outwilled. We weren't outwilled.